We got the results back, and the things I thought I was doing a good job at, my employees are pretty clear, you're doing a really crappy job at. And I had to really take a step back and be like, all right, let's go fix this thing.
I want to talk about two things. One is that you were the CEO who ended up becoming the bottleneck in your own business. And so in 2019, you had stagnated and you were in the 20-ish $million mark. And then you realized you were the problem. What steps did you take to get out of your own way?
Yeah, and I mean, up to that point, I mean, we were doubling revenue every year. Like that was just kind of set in stone. That's what was going to happen. And as you said, 2019 happened and it was really weird. Like we used to just go like this. And all of a sudden our revenue went like this one month, then down, then up, then down. And when you looked at it, you're like, man, we're kind of even here. What's going on? And I think one of the key points is I'm an entrepreneur through and through. I had so many ideas and so many things all going in parallel. Nothing was getting across the finish line. And I was finally getting some there. And I was like, man, I need help. Like I've been the one-man show. Everyone's going to me for every question, managing the best I can. I'm like, I just need to get someone else in here that understands my industry, can help get me these products to the market. And I thought to myself, who do I know? I've been in this space for 15, 20 years and really two names came into my head. So I called the first guy and he's my age, he's in his mid 40s. And I worked with him for 10 years. And he's like, well, Tyler, I don't know if I'm even interested. I'm retired. I'm kind of helping my wife with her business. I'm in the best shape of my life. My kids are young. Life's pretty good. I don't know if I want to do anything. I'm like, please just come up here for half a day and let me show you what I have going on. And, thankfully he came on and I thought I was bringing in a guy to help take these products, but he really quickly was like, dude, don't even worry about that. You'll never be able to execute. You got chaos going on inside your company and we got to figure this out. So he kind of set me down that path of being like, okay, you're right. I need to take a step back. I need to breathe here. What's going on? And we found all kinds of chaos inside our own company. And what it really took for us was bringing in a management consulting company. It was someone that me and this VP had worked with before. And we brought him in and step one, they said, we're going to do a growing pain survey. We think you have some growing pains going on here. I'm like, what are you talking about? And, we got the results back and the things I thought I was doing a good job at, my employees are pretty clear, you're doing a really crappy job at. And I had to really take a step back and be like, all right, let's go fix this thing. And that was one of the first things we did with the management consultant. He's like, what's the goal? And I'm like, it's a good question. I guess I don't have an end goal. And I started to realize, unless I know what the goals are, I can't make the right decisions to get to those goals. Hey, we need to get really into the mindset of where are we going to be in 3 and 5 years? What are the key goals of the company? Let's strategic plan and let's drill that through the entire organization. I had to give up control on things that I knew very well and how they should be done and say, I need to give this to somebody else.
So I have two comments for you. One is, the revenues that you were at, I'll use the gender, but the great man theory, right? We can still impose our will on the business. I can still walk into someone's office. I can still make sure that a project gets to the finish line, but it begins and ends with me. And so the business can only get as big as I am getting and as good as I am to direct people. And so you broke through that plateau by taking that bold leap of bringing in people who are smarter than you, better than you at certain things, and having the courage to pay them market salaries to have the tens inside of your business. Obviously, the end result of that story is it worked out really well.